Okay, and we're back with my flashing gameplay. Where's my scout? Here. Today we are looking at the Bengalis. So this civilization is very much focused on the economy and on the elephants, which makes sense. They kind of need a very strong economy to support their army. But that's not really what we are gonna be focusing on today exactly. First of all, we're gonna do a dock and use there. Yeah, right. Good, good, good. Gonna go and do 2 docks, I think. Yeah, so what we are gonna be focusing on today is actually their unique unit, because that one is much more interesting, I would say. It's a chariot that can swap attack forms, so it can be either actually. Yep. Let's go here. So it can be either a melee unit, or it can serve as a range cavalry, sort of like a cavalry archer. And I'm very, very. Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot about that. Show you. Just build 1 or 2 houses really quickly. And yeah, I'm really curious about how that one is gonna go, because Indians and all of the Indian civilizations don't really get cavalry archers. They instead of that get the elephant archer, which honestly serves a bit of a different role. It's much more of a damage sponge and much less of an raiding unit. So, alright, perfect. Perfect. So, yeah, I'm curious to see if they actually. Sorry, my mind's going a bit somewhere else. If the unique unit, the chariot, kind of fulfills that role. Oh, that was not managed at all. Or yeah, what role are they actually gonna have? So far, they look like a very versatile unit to me. And we are gonna be exploring that a bit today. So, the plan is, let's get to the castle age. We don't need that many of you guys here. I'm thinking I'm gonna stop the villager production for wood right now. And we're gonna build 1 more stable, because we do want a lot of upgrades. We're not gonna be upgrading the elephant archer, but we do want the Parthian tactics, and we do want some stable upgrades as well. Yeah, let's just slowly continue there. You guys are gonna go hunt the deer, and all good. So we're playing against a Han opponent, so we can also expect a lot of cavalry archers, and I forgot to build some more houses again. Yeah, we can expect some cavalry and cavalry archers, so I really am curious on how my unique is gonna fare up against that. Alright, here. Let's go here. Other unique unit, not unit, but other things that these guys have is a lot of bonuses for elephants. So 25% less bonus damage for the elephants. They attack 20% faster, and their villagers have 10%. Well, their villagers take 20% less population space. So all of that plays very well into like a super strong late game, powerful death ball. So here and here, which we're not gonna be exploring today. But that's fine. That's all according to the plan. Yay. That is a bit faster. Thinking of building another dock here. Yep, exactly, perfect. And another dock here. just so we have better control. Oops. Yep. Perfect. And yeah, let's just yeah, let's just chill, I guess. We're not rushing anywhere. Perfect. We are going to want more TCs though. 1 or 2 more. Looks like just 1 right now because we have absolutely no wood for anything else. Yep, correct. And go back into chopping wood. Now we're gonna retask you closer to this place. And we can already see this guy is massing knights, I would say that is. Yeah, so we're gonna prepare for that. We have relatively good amount of people on stone, so our stone count should be relatively high, relatively soon. Yeah, I think this should be enough. This amount of town centers, but we are not going to go that crazy into economy. We're going to go crazy into army. So, I think what works on the chariots is all of these. All the upgrades for the cavalry and archers should work because they're yeah, their armor and damage is determined by the mode that they are in currently. So sometimes the mode is gonna be archer, so that's when the archer bonuses are gonna apply. Alright, perfect, perfect. I actually don't know what the unit costs. Ooh, that's a nice castle. Yeah, that's my second favorite one. So far, I think, which one was it? The Dravidians have the normal one, and then the Indian one, and then the Gujaras. Those guys got a super pretty one actually. I was very astonished by that one. Oh, what the hell? Alright. Well, you guys more that. I am yet to see the new Hindustani castle. But I expect that will be very, very pretty as well. Whatever happened with this guy? The eagle got a bit stuck. That's fine. We do not care about eagles. This thing looks a bit depressing. They get absolutely no knights and not even the camel. So I don't really know what to make out of that. But this is what we're gonna. Oh shit! I have my economy set up a bit wrong. It costs gold and wood, and it costs a lot of gold. Holy damn! All right, so we're gonna need some more help with that. So you guys going here. That isn't this cute. I don't know if cute is the correct word. Isn't it cool? Ratha. Ratha? However you pronounce this. And this is how you change their mode. Hotkey B. Alright, so I can just move them around with that. Alright. Well, we're gonna mass them a bit and see how they fare up against villagers. So we're gonna try to raid with them. Like right now I can already see that the just go here. That the damage is not the greatest, it's 5. But the HP on the other hand is relatively solid. Yeah, their damage also changes if they go into melee, but not the HP. Interesting, interesting. I wonder if there are some implications with that, like if you could just hit, and then maybe the play is that you're going to be doing a hit and run. Actually, no, that would make sense only if the armor was a bit different. make a bit more of them. My thought was that you're just gonna hit and then switch into melee form to run. But that doesn't really work. The HP is the same, the armor is the same, so that would not really change anything. Unless you want to save up on some technologies. Anything else? I don't know. Well, 9 looks like a reasonable amount. Now I don't expect that this is going to be a stable play. I don't really... Yeah, let's go into Imperial. I don't really expect the Rathas to be rushed. So rushing into the Castle Age and then suddenly pumping these out. Something like what you do with the Conquistadors. Yeah, I don't think that that's gonna happen. But let's see. Whoops. Uh-oh. And here comes the cavalry. So hit. 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 And then let's try to fight them. I have a bit more HP. I have the same attack. Less armor. I also tried to fight uphill. So that might change the outcome a bit, but this looks relatively equal. Yeah, so that guy won because he had more of them. So we are not going to overpower knights. We know that much. That's important. I'm very curious. Wrath is an elephant. Well, see, this one is a very important tech that then I don't think we should skip that one. But yeah, straight just like fighting the knights is not going to work, sadly. These guys are not that broken. Something I think they could be good for is fighting skirmisher. Skirmishers, for example, because they can just switch into the other form. They can just decide to be melee. So if somebody has an attack bonus against ranged units, then these guys can just decide that they don't want to deal with that anymore. But other than that, what's a good use? What's a good use for you guys? I'm very curious. Do I get? I do get Arbalest, but I don't get Thumb Ring. So the Arbalesters also don't fight very fast. Elite Rathas. Oh, let's see. We're having a bit too many people on the gold right now. We're overflowing here. Sheesh. Alright. Well, this game might not end up well. If he decides to go with paladins against me, then I don't really have much to do. And that one will be a bit sad. But maybe we still have a chance. Maybe the elite upgrade is going to surprise us. Yeah. Let's build another castle. Let's start doing a bit more wood. So, for how expensive this unit is so far, I'm a bit underwhelmed by the damage. At least in the range form. They basically seem on par with knights at the moment. Right, well, this we'll have to see. Lacking some upgrades here, but that should not really be that big of a problem. I'm going to do like a quick raiding session. I will try to stay away from big fights, because those are not going to work in favor for me at the moment. Let's go like this. And instead of that, let's just pick off some villagers. Oh, yep, perfect. Hop, hop. This is what I was a bit worried about. Oh. Yeah, just fight them like this. 12 plus 2. This is not a good comparison. It's not going too well. Alright. Well, against rams it certainly is very useful, because I can just switch the mode and not care about anything in the world. They're very tanky as well. But the damage is a bit abysmal. Damage is incredibly sad in the... Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. What's happening there? What is this? Yeah, the damage... I mean, there needs to be some drawback, right? They're not just gonna allow you to have two amazingly beastly modes for one unit. Kill it. But I don't really see that big of an incentive? Whatever the word is. I don't really see a big reason to use this unit as a cavalry archer so far. And I don't really see a good reason to use it as a knight either. Okay, well that is a problem though. The problem that we are going to ignore, because we are gonna try to close the game right now. So get this, this. That should be good. We lost some ships, but at this point I don't really care about food take. So we're just gonna wait for the final upgrades to come in. 5 plus 3 and 125 HP. So did I not click the... I didn't click it. Alright, well. Let's click the final upgrade. Oh, whoa, 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 whoa. Since when is this a thing? I mean, it's not a very good one, but... Alright, alright. I mean, I guess the positive of this mode is that I can just let some of these guys fight in the first row, whereas the other ones are acting as a support, which would not normally happen. And so like this I can just have meat shield in front of me while also having an actual support unit. So in theory this can be like one unit army. Yeah, see, I can just switch, and now they're dealing more damage to the melee units while all the other ones are still attacking. And wow. Oh my god, this oh, what just happened? This unique tech just gave me 10 HP and one more attack. And for the melee form it gave me more. Yeah, so I'm not completely sure how I feel about that one. I mean, obviously I'm dominating this guy right now because I'm just I have a big amount of units and he's sending them to me like one by one, which that's obviously not gonna work. Yeah, I don't know. I'm not decided on this unit yet. It feels a bit underwhelming. Like, the concept is really fun. This is great, but I'm not sure what plays these guys are gonna have. I think it's just too weak. It can do a lot of things, but it just feels a bit too weak. So, for example, paladins, for example, right? They can tank a lot of hits, and they can dish out quite a lot of damage as well. But these guys are not the best in that. They can tank somewhat, and they can deal somewhat of a good damage. But it's not as good as Paladin. And they also cost an incredible amount of gold, so yeah. So I think this is kind of where we're also gonna leave it, because I'm going to kill the guy. But yeah, let me know what you think about the unique unit, what you think about the Bengalis in general. Are they good? What strategies would you go for? I have no idea how are these guys managing to attack. Like, they're literally hitting their horses. How does that work? Yeah. So, have a good one. This was my first look at the Bengalis, and yeah, bye.